Before you date again, watch this video. Before you say yes to another relationship, please watch this video. Hi, welcome back to my channel. If it's your first time here, you're welcome. I'm Temikaye, a beauty, fashion, lifestyle, and self-growth content creator. If any of this is what you're interested in, then go ahead and subscribe, turn on your post notification to get notified anytime I post video, and let's be one big family, okay? So in today's video, we're going to talk about the things you need to know before you go into that next relationship. Before you say yes to that you're talking stage, I know you're feeling all the chemistry right now. I know you know to say yes as soon as possible. But darling, before you go ahead, watch this video because you don't want to make the same mistake you made in the last relationship, okay? So I believe as a woman, before you go into your next relationship, there are four things you need to do first. You don't want this next relationship to be like a deja vu. You don't want to see some things, you don't want to see some patterns, you don't have this nostalgic feeling. Because what if that last relationship didn't end on a good note? So let's talk about it. Number one, before you say yes again, heal from that your past relationship. You might underestimate this, but this is a very strong pillar, especially if you are just coming out of a toxic relationship, especially if you didn't have the best time in that relationship. You need to heal from that thing that hurt you. You need to heal from all the disappointment that he put you through. You need to heal from the rejection. You need to heal from the heartbreak. Some of you, your healing from the heartbreak is supposed to take like 2 months working days. But you decide on your own term that you want this to take 2 weeks working days, and meanwhile you're supposed to take 2 months to heal. One of the things that will happen if you don't heal from that last hurt is you start projecting the disappointment, the hurt, the rejection. You start to project it onto the next person, and meanwhile you're supposed to heal from it. Don't make this next guy pay for what the other person did. Heal from it. And you healing from this past relationship, this past hurt, this past heartbreak, it doesn't mean that you're not going to feel the pain. It doesn't mean you're not going to feel the sad emotion. It just means that you are no longer allowing the feeling, the rejection, the heartbreak, you're no longer allowing it to control you. You now have full control over your emotions, over your feelings, and over reacting in this next one. So heal from it. It is very important. Healing is very important, and healing can take time. Sometimes, like I said earlier, it might take 2 months to heal. You might need to take 2 months to heal. But because you are just being fast, you just want to have somebody, you're feeling, oh my man, you're running to go enter another one. So heal from it first, because it's going to benefit you and it's going to benefit your next partner, okay? The second thing you must do before you say yes to that talking stage is you must build a life that you enjoy. Yes, very important. You must build a life that you enjoy. It is no longer the era to depend on that man to be your whole identity, to be the person that makes you happy. You need to build a life that you enjoy. Building a life that you enjoy means you need to have your own goal, set your own goal. Like, keep yourself busy with pursuing your goal. Keep yourself busy with wanting to become the woman that you want to be. Not somebody who is just going to depend on another man to just be her whole identity. Not you depending on a man to be your whole source of happiness. You need to build genuine friendships. People that say, oh, I don't keep friends. This is the time you need to build genuine friendships. You need to meet people who are genuine about friendship. When you discover your purpose, when you know your purpose and you're pursuing it, like I tell you, it's another level of happiness. Build a life that you enjoy. It can also be having a hobby that you enjoy, a hobby that makes you happy. So the next thing you need to do, which is the third thing you need to do before you say yes to him, own your own standards and have your boundaries. Very important. You will agree with me that some heartbreak could have been prevented if a woman never stepped into the relationship. And the reason some women step into a relationship they should never step into is because they don't have standards. When they see some red flag, they just assume, it's manageable. You don't manage red flag, darling. You don't manage to cross a road when there is a red sign. No, when you do that, there's every probability that an accident is going to happen because the red sign was there for a reason. The red sign means stop. If as a woman you have your own standards, you have your own boundaries, when you see a standard is not aligned with this person, that is you automatically seeing a red sign, a red light, and you are saying, oh, this means stop, like I need to stop. So have your own standards. Do not take disrespect, do not take inconsistency. Know your standard, know your boundaries, know when to roll the line. Even in a relationship, you need to roll the line. Make your boundaries known. There is no law that says do not make your boundaries known. No, even in friendship, there are boundaries. So relationship, there have to be boundaries. Okay, the fourth thing, which is the last thing, is chase the person in front of you, not the person that you feel like who is going to become. And let me explain this. I know you might not understand, but let me explain this. When you see some certain pattern in some people, you start telling yourself, oh, they're going to change. And meanwhile, this is the pattern, like this is the person. You are seeing the pattern already. If the pattern you're seeing right now, if the person you're seeing right now, if the behaviors you're seeing right now, you know that this is not the behavior you want. Don't chase them. Stop telling yourself who is going to be consistent in the future. He's behaving like this because he doesn't have this yet. He's behaving like he's not. Stop chasing the person that is yet to become. Chase the person in front of you right now. If somebody is showing sign of inconsistency, if they are showing sign that they are not going to respect you, they are showing signs already that they are not going to take you seriously, chase it. That is the sign you need right there. Not just say, oh, maybe when we get into a relationship, he is going to become consistent. No. The person in front of you right now is what you should chase, not the future version you have in your head. And most of the time, the version you have in your head, it will never come to pass because it will never become consistent overnight. On this note, make sure you don't make a decision based on chemistry, because by the end of the day, chemistry will fade away. That's time that your heart has been it will fade away. Being single is better than you being in the wrong relationship. I repeat, being single is better than you being in the wrong relationship. The aim is not to be in the next relationship as fast as possible. The aim is to enter into a relationship that is healthy. That is all for this video. If you enjoyed this video, let me know in the comment section. And if there are other things you want to add to the list, if there are other things you are going to make sure to do before you enter into the next relationship, let me know in the comment section, and I'll see you in my next video. Also, if you're yet to subscribe, and turn on your post notifications to get notified anytime I post video. And don't forget to follow me on TikTok. I drop self-growth content there on TikTok. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.